Hello everyone! Today we're gonna have a look at AI Limit. This is a Souls-like game. I've been on a roll on those lately. Been playing a lot of First Berserker Kazan. If you haven't played that, you should check it out because it's a really good game. And now this one, who came out right after the First Berserker, if I remember correctly. It's also an anime-style Souls-like. But this one is Chinese instead of Korean. So, as is tradition, I set the voiceover language to Chinese, and here we are. I have not played anything, I haven't seen the demo. I just recall seeing one of the videos on Steam, and it looked interesting. One cool detail I found while playing with the settings, it has a Steam Deck configuration graphical setting. So I don't know how that runs because I'm right now on my PC, but I'll probably test it out at some point and report back. I have no idea where we're at. It looks post-apocalyptic. I believe the main character is some sort of genetic experiment, living weapon made for war. We'll find out. The art style definitely reminds me of the first Berserker a bit, and also of Code Vein. But Code Vein is more akin to Dark Souls, as in the combat is more slow and deliberate. Whereas the first Berserker is more related to Sekiro. So here we're at. That's... yeah. I mean, it's not the first time I wake up in a sewer. What can I tell you? She's got an interesting left arm. So, we'll see. Controls feel good. The graphics look anime-like, if a bit simple. I'm okay with more anime-like games. I have no idea what engine is this made of on. We have a roll. We can point the camera fast. I tried to use an ability, but I don't have any. I don't know what that 70% is. That's a punch. So, same attacks. The bumper is your basic slow attack. The trigger, the right trigger, is your charge attack. And here we go. We got a rusty longsword. And we're in the tutorial, so I guess I'll just leave the tutorial explain things. Probably not. Mod energy? What? Okay. Huh. Okay. Home run swings? The dodging is definitely Dark Souls-like, but faster. It's an actual dodge, not a roll. What are you doing over there? I don't know, but extreme prejudice. Everything is hostile in Souls games, right? I mean, granted, there are some NPCs, but trust no one. Oh boy. So healing items are... wait. I wonder if they're consumables, or if you restore them when we get to the bonfire. Which, it won't be called bonfire, but it's a Dark Souls type game. or it's a Souls-like, there has to be bonfires or bonfire equivalents. Character is definitely good looking. Man, those eyes. That's cool. Oh, that looks bigger than the other ones. So I'm just gonna go pick on this one first. Roll, dodge. Okay. Oh, nice. So we get the roll without locking on, and we get the dodge while locked on. That's cool. The game so far is definitely slower than the first Berserker. I don't even know if there's a parry in here. Also, the white part under the sink seems to be the health. I'm not gonna use healing yet. I wonder if there's a backstab equivalent, so let's find out. Nope. Man, did I bite more than I can chew? Oof. Right in the face. I did bite more than I can chew. Sink. Okay. Well, I guess I sank. I lost a portion of those crystals. I don't know what they are. I just wasted a healing potion, so that's great. We're back at the beginning. I should have just walked away from that guy. Now I need to learn the timings for yet another Souls-like. Man. And I need to stop missing, of course. I wonder if you can recover your souls. And yes, I'll call them souls. I don't know what the hell they're called in this game. I don't see anything down there. I also don't want to fight that guy. Maybe later. What is it doing? Like... It throws me off that in this game I don't have a block. Because... I'm not the best at parry. Never have been. I get the job done, but... Okay, weapon skills. Huh. LT plus RB. Let's try it. Consume synchronization. Alright, so that also serves as mana. So mod balls act like the flasks in Sekiro, or the pellets, where you pick them up. They don't just regenerate when you hit the bonfire. That's alright. So I see a lot of classic Souls mechanics with some modern Souls mechanics in here. The art style is not as pretty as the first Berserker. I like the first Berserker more. But I don't mind it. It reminds me more of Code Vein. And this one seems to be a post-apocalyptic future. And the first Berserker is medieval. Ow! So they can throw stuff at you. I guess they're monkeys. Great. I hate monkeys. Alright. So... I guess that other guy just... really good. Oh wow! That is cool. Here, strange left arm is a weapon. Perfect. I'll take it. Now I just need to know one thing. Why did we wake up in the sewers, of all places? Ow! I do not like you. Oh! I'm pressing the wrong button, damn it. In first Berserker, X is to attack, and in here it's to heal. So... the button scheme of this game is more like Dark Souls. Whereas... the first Berserker is different. It's more Sekiro. Because you press up or down on the directional pad to heal. So far so good. Unfortunate deaths, unfortunate use of healing items. Why do I have stones? Where are the stones? A mini bomb. Wait, no. That is weird. Yes, there we go. I guess I don't have any more mud balls. Okay. All good. I don't need to read. Lols. Famous last words. Oi! You're gonna shoot me, aren't you? Yes, you are. Wait, sewer cleaner? What the heck, man? They gave the janitor a high-power laser cannon. Why? What do you do? Oh. This is bad. I don't have the timings. Jeez. Stop shooting me. Looks like I don't have a stamina bar for dodging. That's cool. That is an element from Sekiro, so this game is all over the place in regards to systems. Oh, I need suicide, self-explodes, self-destructs, whatever. Why? And I got a spell. Okay. That's nice. Can I get a heal? Costs 20% synchronization. This is where I came from, didn't I? Think so. Yeah. Alright. There's a lot of dead people down here. I see dead people. Is he alive?
Asteria 大人，终于来了。
Oh boy.
一位新生的疾病，没错。感谢你帮我们对付那些虚人。
虚人。
Yeah, I have no idea what's happening here.
为寻找精致而来。
They're speaking Greek to me. The Bladers, the Branch Weavers.
大人他在前方等你，快些去吧，留给大人的。
But at least he didn't die. He sounded like he was going to die. I could still use some healing. So all in all, I am liking what I'm seeing. The combat's a bit slower than the first Berserker, which is a problem for me because I've been playing that game a lot and it's great. So I need to adjust to the slower pace of this game. Oh boy. Hey! She looks like... what's her name? Beldandy from Oh My Goddess. So we found our Shrine Maiden. I guess we're no longer maidenless tarnished. So what happens now? Alright.
很高兴看到你平安抵达此处。这里位于海问斯威尔城南边的地下深处。
Reminds me of the Firekeeper as well.
地下排水通道。
But more the maiden from Dark Souls 2. I don't remember her name. Yeah, I'm a bit all over the place. Hey, repair branch. Hey, that's cool. Her arm also reminds me of Big Boss's arm in Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Only this one is a bit more organic, whereas the boss's arm is very robotic. Well, that can't be good. Nice. Yeah. Perfect. And we do not get healing items when resting. Oh boy. Oh, there we go. I just need to talk to her.
只要与精之相连，便能再次补充。怎么了？接触精之的时候，看到了奇怪的幻象，我似乎沉在水中。或许。
So high technology and low technology in a future that looks post-apocalyptic, because there's obviously, this looks industrial. I mean, it's a plant of some sort. There's the sewers. So yeah, kind of like Final Fantasy meets Code Vein meets something else. Oh, what do we do? I have no idea what the stats are. So, okay, weapon details. I guess we'll have to read. Oh man, technique? Technique? So, greatsword or blader swords? I'm not feeling as confident as I was in Kazan, so we will go the way of the bonk. Alright. Wait. Okay, they changed buttons on me now. Now it's the Y button to use the healing consumable. Enhance. No. Upgrade. There we go. Life, vitality, technique. What does our weapon do? So gets a bonus from strength and a bonus from technique. I guess we're just going to marry this weapon. So I won't worry too much about it. Let's just get some... Sure. The way of the bonk. Why do you need health if you can one-shot everything, right? Famous last words, part 2. Hey. What is that? I have no idea. But sure. One spell armor. Oh, so that's it? Nice. That's definitely from Code Vein. The mask. The mask gave it away. I don't like the mask. I hope there's a way to hide helmet. Alright. I'll take it. The flowing skirt's pretty cool. I have no idea where I'm going, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, I'm here to destroy the void. Hey, classic, the switch in the center of the room. Anyway. You are a blader. Your task is to save the world. Oh, crap. Where did this come from? That sword reminds me of an Odachi. Man, the handle of that sword, or the hilt, super long. That is cool. Okay, so the only defense is dodge or roll, looks like. The greatsword plays as you would expect. It's familiar territory, I like it. Okay, this game is playing all the Dark Souls tricks on me, and I'm just falling for them. Always check your corners before entering a room. There's always an ambush waiting for you. I do not like you. Of course. There's the monkey. And I can get to it. Get down here. Get down here and face me, you bastard. Nope. He will not. Oh, I know. Oh man, the range of that lightning is really, really short. And it was unnecessary because I could have just walked up there. Okay. So my voice is giving out a bit. What the... Why does this guy have a pipe? Like, that... Don't you think that's excessive? That is freaking excessive, and he carries that thing as if it were nothing. Can I backstab it? Can I backstab it? Yes! And it did nothing. Not the pipe. Oh. Okay, that... I like that. That is... I really enjoy when a game can surprise me like that. And I know how heavy those pipes are. So... yeah. No thanks. Whoa. Oh dear lord, why? I don't want to go there. I'm just... I want to explore. Of course it had to be you. And you know what game I also think about when playing this one? That game that I just... Remnant. Yeah. These guys look like the Root a bit. And Remnant had a similar graphical style, but wasn't animated. But it had, I don't know, the same tones, maybe? So... man, I should just specialize in Souls-likes at this point. I feel that's the only thing I play. That and action RPGs. But no. Whoa, dear lord, what the hell? What is wrong with you? I am screwed. Oh my god. And this reminds me of the ancient dragon in Demon Souls. I believe there was a corridor similar to this. And then there was a bridge. And a pipe. I like pipes. I mean, except when they are trying to clobber my head with a pipe, but that's beside the point, I suppose. Oh my goodness. You know what? Oh, yes, yes. I love that point in Souls games when you get to the bonfire right after having your butt kicked repeatedly. And having done some progress, and you don't want to lose that progress, you don't want to die. Of course, another classic, open from the other side, so there's probably shortcuts. No, there's gonna be a cutscene, isn't there? No? Oh. Okay. There's our parry. Man, back in my day, they didn't ease you up on stuff, they just threw you to the tutorial, told you, hey, this is how it works, and then threw you into a boss that would kick your ass. That's it. I also have a ton of souls, I should be using them to upgrade. The combat is definitely simple. I mean, now that I have a parry, I have to test it out. And it'll probably take me a while to get a grasp of it, and the timings. But this is more of a classic Souls experience, whereas Kazan is a more Sekiro type experience. And I enjoy both, but it is a bit jarring to go from the high speed block, break the stance of the enemy, to classic Souls-like combat. But hey, it's anime, has a good-looking protagonist, a mystery to solve, a world in danger. You know, I'll take it. Okay. So, did that... No! Nice! That is very Bloodborne. Or Dark Souls. Yeah, Dark Souls and Bloodborne. You would block and you would open them up for a crit. Or you would parry, I would say. The timing doesn't seem to be too bad, but it's going to take a while to get used to it. And now when I get back to Kazan, I'm gonna get my butt kicked again because I lost all my timing prowess. Look, man. Look. Nope. Oh. Okay. There we go. Yep. Yep. It's gonna take me a while to get used to the parry. And I definitely think I'm sticking to the way of the bonk. I'm not gonna do any of that fancy dual wielding. Just clobber them to death. If I don't get clobbered to death first. Oh man. Pipe. I am not gonna parry that pipe. Damn monkey, stop throwing your... Oh! In the nick of time. Let's get some healing. Roll through the monkey. And shank it. I don't even know what those things are called. I'm probably just gonna call them roots. Just because they remind me so much of the enemies in Remnant. But anyway. Oh. Oh. I lost it. I lost it. I could have had it all, and I lost it. Oh no, a cleaner. Oh. Alrighty then. I don't want this guy to kick my ass. Well, tough rocks, pal. Tough rocks. Look, nope. Can we just talk about it? Nope. He doesn't want to talk. Rolling, rolling, rolling. I just noticed something cool. You have no stamina bar. That is also very Sekiro. So, yeah, this game just has a bunch of mechanics from all the different games in the genre, looks like, and I'm perfectly okay with that. You can just stunlock them to death. Guess what I will be doing? I mean, probably not right now, because I'm in terrible shape. But there's no stamina to dodge, and there's no stamina to roll. So you can just roll forever. And you can attack forever. This is amazing. The only limiting is that's your basic attacks. Whereas your specials, your magic, and... What does she do with special ability? Oh! Parry also consumes sync. My goodness. I guess we'll eat the mud ball. Mini bombs. Maybe they'll come in handy. No, I'm trying to kill the boy. Okay, I'll just leave you be. The jump is just like Dark Souls. You hold the B button and then you press the stick. I do not like that jump function. I wonder how far the boss is now. And then obviously, well, I guess I have a jump. There's no jumping in Kazan. Is that a dog? That is a dog, isn't it? And it's feasting. Oh, it's not a dog. It was one of just your regular enemies. The damage taken isn't as punishing so far compared to other Souls games. But you can still die, as evidence from my untimely demise that was greatly exaggerated. So I don't know. Man, it's full of these things. And once you lose the element of surprise, you cannot backstab them anymore. So, yeah, I think this game is greatsword action all the way to the end. That's... I've been here before, haven't I? What is this? Why do they call it a visor if it covers your head? I mean your face. Never mind. It is a visor. Stand corrected. Does that give me more armor? More poison piercing, infection. Less to electricity and less than shatter. Sure, I'll try it out. And now I'm thinking of 2B from Nier Automata. I like it. Breaking the boxes and breaking the...
你做团子的家伙呢？做不了援疆团，可就没有东西吃嘞。
Great. I guess it's come to that. They're eating mud. Never a good sign. How do they survive? Or I guess they don't. No, I don't want any of that. Just... Okay. Man, the 800-pound pipe is gonna kill me. Okay, pipe crisis averted. Why are you looking at the wall? I'm not complaining, because we can do this, but that is weird. Very weird. Is there gonna be a trap? No? Guess not. Serrated halberd. Oh. One other thing I really like about Kazan. You don't need stats to equip weapons. Your stats give them damage bonuses, but that's about it. So if you want to use a greatsword, no problem, you can. So, I mean, I'm neutral on that one. It's better if I can use just whatever I want, but it's okay. It's a classic mechanic. So, why must you have a pipe? Why must you have a pipe? Nice. And it has a lot of health. I will someday figure out the parry. Maybe. That doesn't look good. Let's not do that. Okay. Well, that was an interesting detour. There was a lot to explore, which is a cool thing. I haven't found any shortcuts though. And just like ask and you shall receive. There is the shortcut. Perfect. And as I have no healing stuff, I'm just gonna rest. Well, why not? I hope in that regard it's more like Souls, where you just upgrade your weapon and that's it. I mean, you do find more powerful weapons later, but you can very much finish the game with almost any weapon in that one. And it'll make my life easier in the beginning, I guess. So now I'm lost. I am pretty lost. Because there was a green door. This way? Here we have the ambush. Classic Dark Souls. Just clipping through the wall. I really need to replay Coit Vein. Holy. Combo attack. I never finished Coit Vein, and I was enjoying that game, but it's really slow, slower than this. I have been duped! Okay, I have no idea where to go now. Look, man. I don't like you. The stun lock is definitely good. So I don't know where I'm going at the moment. Depending on how this goes, I might have to cut the video just so I don't bore you with the minutiae of backtracking everywhere. The parry timing is definitely not as sharp as in Kazan. I'm okay just dodging. I really am. All that needs to happen is the job needs to get done. The problem right now is I don't know where to go. I thought that the green light was gonna be the road to the boss or something. Yeah. You and your mud balls. Maybe this is the path? It has some cool stuff, this game, definitely. Holy crap. Oh, that's a big boy. That is a big boy, probably the boss. And I think that Lies of P, another Souls-like, is having some DLC soon. Not sure how soon, but I will have to check that out. I'll have to retake my... or pick my giant wrench back up. Huh. And we have a shield now. You know that thing I was saying that this game is easing me up into everything? Kazan did a very similar thing, where in Dark Souls it basically tells you everything up front, mostly. Or that's how it feels to me. And this game just feels like, hey, so here's this ability and this other ability, and I am not going to enjoy that. What is happening? That looks like a crazy blader. This is not gonna go nice. Yikes. Oh god. Why? Those movements. The broken rhythm is killing me. And I can't stun her either. My god, why? Oof. Will you stop? This one has a lot of poise, a lot of attacks, and I'm getting my butt kicked over here. Alright. Meine Gott. Blader returned. So I guess those are the equivalent to Dark Phantoms. Red Phantoms. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the boss. I don't know anything. Hmm. No, no. They're enemies. I really don't want to tangle with them right now. I don't want to tangle with that either. Crap. Alright. Well, if I die, I die. Nope, I don't want any of that self-destruct. Thank God for poise breaking and staggering. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Why do you have fire? What are you? I got too used to the run attacks in Kazan, so I've tried to do that, and it doesn't work that way here. And this is a sewer town. Oh boy. Man, that's a lot of trashed cleaners, looks like. Hey, is that our shortcut? Hope it is. It's either that or it's gonna throw me in the boss area. Though... I think the green lights signify shortcuts, maybe? Huh? Okay, so those are your vendors. I don't think I can make that jump. And I don't think I want to drop down there. I've already been down there, I think. So all in all, I have no idea. Guess I'll keep going through this way. Hopefully we can get the boss, because I feel like crap and I want to take a nap. So we went there, turn here, so go straight. Oh, checkpoint! Bonfire and boss. Beautiful. The boss is going to be a nightmare, isn't it? It is gonna be a nightmare. I just know it. Sure, why not? Just the way of the bonk. Oh no. He is also a follower of the way of the bonk. Oh, my face. It definitely feels more forgiving than other games. Even Kazan itself. And I'm gonna die, probably. Maybe. Oh, he's got a grab attack. He has a grab attack. I want no part of that. Anyway, I was saying. It's more forgiving. It still doesn't mean you're not gonna die, but... At least I'm not getting one-shotted. Ow, my face. Oh! Did I mention I hate grab attacks? I really do. Seems that attack gave me a bit of hyper armor, because... Oh no. Oh no. What are you doing? He went crazy! Phase 2! Ugh. Well, I'm glad I have a shield. I don't know how to attack this, though. Man, I'm just swinging, hoping to strike. Stagger, come on! You can do it! Yes! Hell yes! Nucleus destroyed. You defeated. We need to bring that back. We need to bring you defeated back. Anyway. So I'm here. Came from there. Going this way. Where is my bonfire? I need a bonfire right now. Bonfire, yes. Yes, bonfire. There we go. Okay, so I really like what I see. It is a different style from Kazan. So if you come from Kazan, it's gonna be a bit jarring because it's slower. And the parry timings are different. And just the combat is different. This is more like classic Dark Souls. But it's cool, I like it. I guess I'm a fan of Souls games. I played every Souls game out there, at least the big ones. And some of the lesser known ones. Like Immortal Unchained, which I'm gonna make a video of. And I was totally not paying attention to that. I guess I killed the thing and she was thanking me for it, or something. Anyway. The game controls are good. It is not... I wasn't fighting the controls at all, they were smooth and responsive. It's just the timings that were giving me a bit of a hard time in some cases, but that's not a game problem, that's a player problem. As in a learning problem, you know. You gotta play it more and get used to its timings, its speed. But it's a cool game. So... if you like Souls-like games and third-person type games, I'd say give it a go. And it's anime, so you can't really go wrong with anime, for the most part. I mean, there's always exceptions, but we're not counting the exceptions. Unless you hate anime, and, you know, in that case, just steer clear, you won't like it. But all in all, it follows the formula, and I'm okay with that. But yeah, I will probably not get to this game in a while because I still need to finish the first Berserker, and by golly, I'm gonna finish the first Berserker. I've gotten pretty far in. I don't know, I probably have 7 bosses to go, maybe 6. I haven't been counting. I've been really enjoying that game. But anyway. for a good dose of anime Souls, that's just your standard Souls experience, I would say give AI Limit a try. It looks very promising. And it has that classic experience, so if you're familiar with the genre, then... well, here we are. A devastated world, futuristic. I wouldn't be surprised if you find the Dark Souls somewhere here. I just hope the endings are not as depressing. But with all that said, I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Cheers.